Welcome, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Hanging out with us here today. We have a very, very big list of things to make on our live today, so we'll see how far we can get through them. Good to see everybody today. Hope you all doing well, enjoying yourselves. Hey, Nat Nyan, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream today. Yeah, we're gonna make some collars. I know I need to make. Did I turn my monitor off? I don't know. What went down on here? Something went wrong. We'll get this. Boop and boop. What are supposed to be? Myself. Just me cosplaying myself is the usual answer to that. We manufacture apparel and accessories, ears, paws, tails, and other things here, so that's kind of what we're doing. So today, I'm sharing with you all the process of making some of the collars, namely the Doomspine ring collar. This is an example I made for myself on a previous stream. So we're gonna work with that. I think there we go. I'm gonna boot up my monitor here. So the first thing we're gonna do is blank out some of the lengths I need to make these collars. I have a fairly big list I need to look at, so tend to get lost when I try to make too many at once or bounce around between different tasks, so that's why I have a system to keep myself on track. Oh, let's see, it's Will the Wolf. I'm jumping in to say hi and show love. Thank you, Will. Appreciate that. And Ducky, purple shirt today. Yes, I just purchased this. This is the repurchase of this shirt. I don't remember the artist that did this shirt. Unfortunately, I wish I did. I like to promote them. So if anybody of you do recognize the artist, please let me know so I can tell the people about it. But I had this shirt and had sold it at a convention when someone's like, is this shirt for sale? Like, what, the one I'm wearing? Like, yes. Like, okay, I see where this is going. So we did. And they were very happy to buy said shirt off my back, literally. All right. So I am going to open up my job here for what we're going to make, which is lots of the Doomspine ring collars. You like the art behind me? Yes, thank you. That is actually my tattoo artist, Rachel Nelson, which is going to be at Mutated Sushi. Love the eye contact, Meowie. Thank you. And Bint Choco, what's up? Love your guys' clothes. Thank you so much. I am very happy to continue to make them and to offer all the custom options for y'all. So we're having a great time today, making some fun stuff, and I got a lot of cool R&D going on, so I'm really excited about that. Prince Ali, furry, yes, correct. Furry, Kimono Mimi, Therian, all those things, all in one spot. That's me right here. So for sure. Limp Glizzy, would you ever go to a horror-themed Comic-Con event called SawCon? You know, I don't know if I would do, horror conventions don't do. All right. Enough out of you. Mute. You get one, but shush. Anyway, we don't do horror conventions anyway, just because they don't really. They work for Dark Star Fusion so much, but people are kind of weirded out by the cosplay aspect of it, so you know, whatever. Oh, I love my shirt. Thank you, Princess. Preesh. Yee. Dre Rod, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate. Anyway, we're gonna get on to this. So we're having a fun time today here. We just filmed a bunch of content for our upcoming events and a Q&A session for us as well. So, okay. So we'll get right to it. But yeah, it's been warming up. I'm really excited to have some warmer weather here, for sure. Excited to get out and go running again. Enjoy the life of outsideness. May I ask, what are you, a furry or something different? Yeah, furry, Therian, Kimono Mimi, all of those things. I kind of like bring all those together for sure. Will I be at Techo this year? Yes, we have registered for Techo. We are going to be there for sure. So that's already been done and paid for, and I might be there personally. I have friends out in Pittsburgh area, so. What are we crafting today? We're making a big job of the ring Doomspine collars. So these are, that's an example of what that looks like. And yeah, so I'm going to make some blanks of those right now. It's quite a big job. There's 30 collars here, so it will take a minute to go through all those. Although I did tell my assistant, who unfortunately is not feeling well today, that I would show them how to make these collars, so I will probably save at least some of these to be made later on as well. Hey Star, welcome. Prince Ali, big tail, yeah. We have the big mega tails. Right now I'm only wearing the standard size one, so I've got like a pink Fox Plus that I had made up, which goes of course with other pink outfit things I got. So pink and purple today. Still go to MegaCon in Florida, Toe Goblin. I love MegaCon. We've done it in the past. We tried to get back in. Unfortunately, we lapsed going one year, and of course now it's impossible to get into there. We had the chance to go this year, but it didn't really work out. They had initially not accepted us, but then they opened up more booths for a wait list, and then we inquired about the wait list booths, and so we did that, and they still did not take us off the wait list, the extra booths. So we'll try again, though. I do like MegaCon, and it's fun to be able to go there and share space with people, so. DarkFox, I welcome Furry 90s emo kit as a compliment. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Prince Ali. And Astro, hey Astro, welcome. Yeah, no, we try to get into there. It's not always easy for us to get down to Florida in general, but we do. Another show we'd like to get down to, if we were able to, would be Pensacon. Quite a nice show. One of those ones, once again, is just hard to be able to get into it, but that's okay. We'll keep trying. I'm tenacious, if nothing else. Modern Swamp Witch, oh, thank you, Preesh. Thank you for that. Look at you. Blush. Thank you for that. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Kitsu Noir making the stuff. 7, and I need 10 of the plus size. What did my music give up? Music says, I'm tired. And it turned itself off. It did that the other day for me, too. And it's like, I didn't want to play anymore. And I'm like, come on now. Astro waiting for me to get on live. Sorry about the delay. We're filming some content for some Q&A for our socials, so. Oh, it didn't. Okay. It disconnected from my speaker. Now it decided to play not on my speaker. Greet. So, in love with this look. Thank you. Linka Links. I had my Fox hat I got in Seattle, Washington. I think back in 2000 something. It's held up for years. Thank you. No, SoccerCon is definitely one of my favorites, and unfortunately we're not able to get on this one. It just didn't work out for us. Just the cost kept going up, and it wasn't working out. So we aren't going to be going to SoccerCon this year, but we are going to try for Anthro Northwest next year if we can get it. Do you have an Etsy shop? Asked Toe Goblin. We used to. We're no longer on anything other than Pawstar.com for our online styles. No Etsy, no Amazon, no eBay, nothing. Just Pawstar.com and shows. Are you transgender? Asked Ramham. I am basically non-binary. My pronouns are they, she. Consider me like a kitsune in a human meat suit. So what you see here is a male meat suit. There's a girl in here, so that's me. Yeah, thanks, Ducky. And it's not just quality, it's also the fact that there's lots of resellers there now, and the marketplaces themselves have become very hostile towards sellers, including saying that Pawstar, like we didn't make our products, which calling us resellers and requiring us to prove ourselves that we made all the things which we did. And then after fighting with them for a very long time and them just giving us canned script after canned scripts, it's like, you know what? I don't need to be here anymore. I don't need this toxic environment for us. So we just left and did our own thing. And so now that's why we're only on Pawstar.com of any of the marketplaces. You know, that might change sometime in the future, but for now, that's kind of what we're at. I don't know. I like doing the conventions more anyway, so I think that's probably better. And then, you know, online is just, you know, you can shop with us directly. You know that's the place you're going to get the best price and selection anyway, so better to do that. All right, that's all my plus size ones. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 of the one size ones. That's going to be a lot. Got to go. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they catch you on our next stream too. Astor was waiting for us. Thank you. And DarkFox is a furry fox in a plushy duck suit. I like that. I mean, what sis could be this Fae-like and fantastical? Blush. Thank you. Cam, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of these. If y'all think of anything you want to chat about or got questions, let me know. I did make a pre-made poll for this stream. I got to figure out how to activate it for Fox. It is me. I love the eyes today, Anna Beast. Thank you. And Lena Links, ideas how to get the ears of my hat soft again. I'm not quite sure. What happened to the ears of your hat? It didn't go through the dryer, right? Do you use leather or pleather? I use leather for our products. Our tannery is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so it's locally sourced leather, but it is leather. And I do sometimes work with other materials like vinyl or faux leather, which I also do stock. I just don't do as much of that now as I used to. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see what's up with those ears. Maybe hit us up on our Discord too. Vanessa, hello, welcome. And honestly, am I gonna think of Faye as Faye OC for Ren stuff? Maybe. I just on my one of my Q&A things is talking about my Sona and the new one that I came up with for Feral by Pawstar, which is Riff the Punky Possum, because I was living my best possum life that weekend, and it felt really fun to have like the big waggly tail and everything. So I might do a possum Sona, I don't know. But Faye would be kind of cool, because then you can really take that in any direction, or do like Was, which I'm sure Was will show up here at some point, and just be like otherkin. That might be an option for you too. So yeah, the world is your oyster for that, and you know, you can make any Sona you want. There's absolutely no restrictions on that. It's really just only limited by your imagination. So love that for everybody. Cow leather, yeah, we use cow leather primarily, although some of our lining leather sometimes I use like goat or just thin splits of cow or sometimes pig. Okay. You have a possum Sona? Well, I would think so. Okay, so by your username, I am an opossum, and you say you have a possum Sona. I never would have thought that. No, just kidding. That's super cool. I like that. Possums rule. Thank you, Modern Swamp Witch. Had stopped by and saw him. Got to go though. Bye. Okay, well, hit us up next time. Yes, Princess Ali. How can I help you? DarkFox. If I did a Feral by Pawstar Sona, it would be an Otterbard. Otter, play some good music then. Everyone's going to be dancing to it. Maxie, you're so pretty. Thank you. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever used an eyeshadow palette of color. It's always monochrome, and so this is the first time I've ever done for real like an eyeshadow palette. So it worked. I only have one brush, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. It's just all a learning curve, right? So that's a little short. I want to turn that one into an extender because I got a little bit of a wrinkle on the face of that, and I don't like it. So we're going to turn it into an extender. I talk to myself quite a bit when I'm crafting, but that's okay. Y'all can hear me talk to myself too. All right. But yeah, I'm just going to be making blanks for a minute here. This is the first step as we prepare our leather for turning into a collar. From a hide to a beautiful finished piece of work. So for those of you hopping on right now, we're making basically this collar here, but not in these colors. This is a special one I made for my Punky Possum set. Let's see. Kuro, just call it Fabulous, pick a critter and add glitter and some skitterbug type wings. There you go. Weird Fur, welcome to the stream. Heck yeah. Maxie, well, you look beautiful. I love all the purple. Your favorite. It's my favorite color too. So appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Get back to making some of these for a minute. Like, we will make progress. It will come in short bursts as I go back and forth. But then I also want to see what's going on with everybody too, so we can hang out, share space, which I really like. Oh, thank you. So 3, 6, 9. I got 9 of 20. I got some more of my... Oh, I got the straps over here, but I need to run them through the beveler machine. So we'll bring y'all over here and give you a new view from across the table. Well, I like the cross table view is nice, but I also like showing if the dies are sharp. You see the spaghetti strings popping off of these, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so these are the straps as they come off of the main hide, and they have a squared edge as you would get by just scissoring or cutting them through with like a razor blade. So I'm going to take and put a small bevel on the back face of this strap. And it looks like these, yeah, it's doing pretty good. That's nice, I like that. It's good noise. Not astoundingly sharp, but sharp enough. It is beveling instead of just making confetti, which we don't want just the little confetti bits. We want long strips of leather, meaning it's going to make a nice clean cut on the back of that and make it really comfortable, so it's a little more rounded for your neck than just having just that sharp leather edge on there. A couple more straps of these. Alright, last one. Zoop. Cool. Alright, that's all 5. This should be more than enough to see me through the rest of this here. Prince Ali. I would say Prince Ali, Princess Ali, probably. Hey, B-Cat. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm making some collars. I'm glad you made it over from the Discord. Yeah, we were just talking about Sona today. I was talking about how I just gotten my first Kitsu Noir Sona ever. So that was exciting. And at first square, I did get a commission for a badge. I never had a Sona badge before. So I'm getting a Kitsu Noir badge made up. So that's exciting. I think they said they'd bring it with to Vacation Land, because we're booked for that one. So that's 10. Been too long since you joined a live. Nice. How'd my signs come out? Which signs, Kuro? Are you talking about ones that Mr. Raccoon was making, or? Yeah, because I spent the last couple days just working on production here. So that's been nice. Some of these longer pieces I'm going to turn into bulldog harness pieces. Oh, bees signs. There we go. Yeah, of course I'll show you. I'll put that up in our Discord whenever I end up getting it. Hazel Tori, should I change my name to Hatsune Miku? Maybe. Maybe. Gotcha. I was like, signs. I didn't realize people were just hanging out talking. And no, I mean, we'll be getting some more like signage for like, this year's booths, which we did a new run of that last year, but we're also going to be doing a lot more signage and stuff for Feral by Pawstar, which, as y'all know, is our convention Ren Fair brand that we're developing for dealing at Ren Fairs. So we had our first one of that in December of this last year in Orlando, and the next two now are going to be in Iowa and Missouri, respectively, in April of this year. So we're just coming up. So we have a lot of work to do, but we have a lot of really fun ideas that we want to explore and realize for the shows. Plus, I get a chance to do some taiko drumming, do like a performative act. That would be kind of fun. So see if I can develop a solo act for that. Make everyone signs you would like. Very fun to paint. Nice. Discord. Yeah, we'll pop the Discord for you as well, the Fresh Mess. Hey, are you Therian Furry or just Therian Furry? both of those things, Riskiki. As I before I really even knew, or I mean, I'd seen Therian kiddos coming into my booth for a few years now, and then realizing that was kind of more of like a phenomenon that was popping up concurrently all over. But then really digging deeper into Therians and a little bit more about what that actually entails, realizing that I very well may have been a Therian my whole life and never really had a word for it. So that was a little bit of a discovery for me, fortunately. That's really fun. So you learn something about yourself all the time, you know, especially when you're exposed to new things and, you know, you look at them with curiosity rather than, you know, being weirded out, like, what's this thing I don't understand? And then, you know, trying to denigrate it or, you know, treat someone like they're a social pariah because they have some kind of view that's different than yours, you know? Just Therian? Heck yeah. You're welcome here. Never too late to discover yourself. I'm learning about new stuff all the time. Like in her kimono me for the first time, I was like, yes, yeah, no, I do that. And that's like my typical form of cosplay, just ears, tails, you know, accessories like that. So, for sure. Okay, so I have all my pieces blanked out. So we're going to put them into our clicker machine and start putting the holes in them to make them into a blank that can be used for any of the inch-and-a-half collars, particularly. And I might even take some of these and turn them into lined versions of them, like make a plus version. So we'll see how that goes for me. Okay. Yeah, the dies are very nice to making a consistent look and being able to be efficient about making collars. I'm going to make 30 collars. Like that's pretty much the way these ones are, the amount of detail. That's like an all-day activity to make these 30 collars. But they're very nice. They have lots of really nice hardware on them. So excited to make a batch of these. It's been a hot minute because we make the minefields and all too often, the other styles, but not so many on these. So they're not quite as well known or, I guess, prolific in the world. So nice to be able to have these again. Probably going to have these ready, well, definitely going to have these ready for Anime Milwaukee as well. Plush, yeah. No, the line collars are very nice. I was just commenting on how much more comfortable the Hellhound is because of the lining. And because I've been doing that and I come up with a new technique for it, I feel so much more comfortable doing lining on collars now. So I'll be integrating that a lot more into my designs, as well as making some fancier collars, like my Start a Cult collar, which is going to be the Cult of the Lamb stuff, but I'm going to do, you know, the version of the collar like that. And I'll make a deluxe version, which is going to be extra of that. So, you know, that one's going to be a lined collar for sure. So yeah, no, world's spinning. We're here having a good day of production and developing a lot of new fun stuff. I got something I can show and tease you with here a little bit, I suppose. We're starting to work on some embroidery styles. I was wearing this yesterday on stream, so this is an example of one of our Anubis tails that's coming out. So there you go. I'll put that up there to a little teaser for a minute. Very fun, very pretty. So embroidery on fur, well, a little bit technically complicated, is not impossible. And so we want to try to push the envelope on what we are offering for some new tail styles. So I figured I'd just leave that out there for you, a little teaser. I am full of them today. I've got all sorts of fun things that we've been developing over the last few weeks in preparation for all the super fun shows we're going to be doing this year. There's so many. So many. And we're even trying new things like music festivals. We're potentially going international because we have just, as of yesterday, applied to vend at Eurofurence in Hamburg. So that's exciting. Gold tail cuff, yeah, take a look at that. Ducky, as long as people don't come up to me and ask to feed them poop or where yeah. They're like, I really wanted to eat a bowl of poop. Yeah. I'm like, oh, could you just not? Yeah. Yeah, I love that game though. It's super fun. The ability to create and change all the different aspects of your world and that are super neat. And it's irreverent in the best way. I love it. Definitely would recommend if anybody wants to pick it up. The game mechanics and the combat are pretty good, fairly engaging, especially when you start getting into things like putting on different fleeces so that you have challenging, like you can't roll or whatnot, or you glass cannon doubling up on all of your damage, but then you take double damage. Like that's really adds to the excitement of the game. For me, I gotta have some element of challenge in my games. If they're too easy, I lose interest very quickly. So it's gotta be able to, one, suspend disbelief for just a moment and kind of immerse myself in the world, and two, have enough challenge to warrant the attention. Because I'm such a ADHD critter. Like I've always got something going on, like spinning something with my hands or playing game or something. Just how I am. Yeah, a lot of fun new stuff. Very excited. Very excited. Okay. So yeah, in the short term of things, we're just gonna continue to make new stuff that we have coming up for the shows. Our next big thing that we're looking at too, because Prides obviously don't start until June, but we are currently developing for that and before that, because it's, although we celebrate Pride Month in a month, but Pride is really all year round, as it should be. And in support of all that, we are putting all of our Pride items on sale through the end of March. So you have a very, very long time. If you want to get your Pride gear, you can always hit us up for that. And we're now doing our Pride flags in paws, like paw mitts, all through and through, ears, leg warmers, and I want to introduce a new kind of tails similar to these, where the top is kind of like a darker color, but then underneath you've got your flags running there. So that's something I'm kind of want to play with for an R&D type of situation. Got to go at killing your phone? Sad. You're playing Avowed for the first time being. How was that? I'm kind of curious. Oh, let's see. Who is this? Rags. I remember my first tail ever I got from you guys. Heck, what was that? What was that tail you got, Rags? I'm kind of curious. When and what was it? And where did you get it? Hi, princess. Okay. So yeah, aside from Pride items, embroidery tails, new color swap leather, and probably some new styles of Mega Megas, although we are staying a little bit busy right now with our commissions. Custom commission season is currently still open. We'll probably end it at some point here, probably in March, just because once we get through March to April, it's just going to be really crazy for us with shows. April, we got a few things on, but then come May, every weekend is a medium to large size show, and it's a lot. So we'll do our best at it, but yeah, we'll not have time for custom commissions at that time, so that's okay. Oh, your fit is amazing. Thank you, Lunar Wave. Ready then customs for sure. Yeah, I was like, whenever we decide we're gonna call it, we'll call it. Rags. It was all white, and it was like a couple of years ago, I believe. Nice. As either all white, it would have to be probably a wolf tail or one of our kitty tails. So heck yeah. Just before your birthday month. Oh, well, you can take a look. I mean, you can still hit us up any time later on too. Okay, just curious, where did you get your contacts? These are exotic lenses. These are the, I think, Black Wolf. One of my favorite ones, although people tend to like the red ones a little better, so for sure. It is Wolf. Yeah, nice. Very cool. Heck yeah. Thank you, Rags. Preach. Vic says, I'm surrounded by 20 order boxes and shelves are full. We busy. Yeah, no, we are very busy, for sure. So you're a wolf furry, cat furry? I'm a wolf. I am a fox through and through. I cosplay other critters too, and actually I prefer the wolf ears, even though I am a fox. I think they fit proportionally better for me than the fox things. Although I do have some fox ears I like a lot, especially the yip tip ears. But yeah, I'm a fox. Sometimes possum. I play possum sometimes. And you love our products. Thank you, Wolfie Moon. Preach. Yeah, I'm always very happy to hear, one, when did people find out about us? And then two, where? Where was it at a convention? Was it, a lot of people found out about us from eBay back in the day when we were on there. Or, sometimes it's like referral, like a friend told me about this, I sometimes get surprised by how people found out about us, so. But always still happy to be here, regardless, I'm happy to help people find their best fit to express themselves and find their best selves, whatever I can do to help them among that, in that joy of discovery. Crivs, do you only make fursuits or cosplays in general? Mostly cosplays in general. We don't do full fursuits at the moment, but that's something we're kind of working towards. We are releasing Therian masks very soon in cooperation with our friends Chaos Costumes. I don't have any here today to show you, unfortunately. I had the ones we had for the last show and we sold them, but there will be more coming out soon, and we'll have some more for Anime Milwaukee, so when they make their way up here, I will bring some on my stream so y'all can see them. Okay, so here are all the blanks for these. There's quite a few, so I'm not going to do all these on stream because that would take the entire stream, so I'm just going to work with just a few of these. Dante, remember y'all from eBay years ago? Yeah, fun story. We actually started on eBay 20 years ago, 22 years ago. That's where we started, 2003, so that's when we first started selling stuff. B, I remember the first tail I got from y'all. It was a white tiger tail, around 6th grade. Nice. Where'd I get the shirt? I just bought this at First Squared. You can buy it at Furry Cons. I don't remember the artist for this particular design, but it's the second time I've had it, because originally the first one that I had, the person I was vending at a music event, and they bought it off of me as I was wearing it. Like, how much is this one? I'm like, fine. So I sold the shirt literally off my back. But that was a fun experience. It was the first time we had our mega blacklight tail at a event, so it was very cool. Love the shirts you wear. Thank you, Pyro. Appreciate. And I discovered your products on Amazon, and I got the Wolf Furry to start off with. Heck yeah. Appreciate. Dead Bomb Arts. Yes, I think that is. Thank you. Because I remember I was shopping with them, and I remember I got a card because I wanted to talk to them about doing commissions later. I think it might be Dead Bomb Art. Thank you, Dante. Appreciate. Just need to pre-order that meat bag. Yeah. Odetha, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Making some collars today. These are the Doomspine ring collars. So I have a very large order of 30 of these. I'm not going to do all 30 on stream, but I will do some of them. And we'll go on to maybe make some Hell of a Hound collars, or I was in Tailtown for about an hour today working on our big bulk order we have for Anime Detour. So that is in progress, because we're going to be going there in April as well, I believe. Exciting for that. Got their Yin shirt. Nice. Yeah, I like the Yin stuff. It's cute. Chris, do you make custom cosplays? Yes, we do. We're actually still for a little bit open for custom commissions, although it sounds like, based on the sentiment that I'm hearing from Vixis, we may not be doing that very long if we're going to be getting onto our other things. So, there's still a time where you can order stuff from us, and if not, in the meantime, you can always order custom color swaps from us. So if an item exists that you want to get in different colors, we offer that too. So y'all are welcome to check that out at any point as well. yeah, Dead Bomb Art and Otter. And I was wearing my Otter shirt yesterday, so I figured I'd give these both a nice run before hopping onto some other outfits. Tomorrow will be my last day for standard work. I will probably do a Foxy Friday and get a little fancier. This is not super fancy. Like, I put on some makeup, but I did eyes today, which is, I guess, a little fancy, but I get fancier. Hey, princess. Welcome to the stream. There we go. Boop. Gotta load these collar blanks into my die, cut the holes in them, move on to the next. This part here is a little bit repetitive, but you know, I would definitely rather do this and have to punch all these by hand. That's gonna take a lot longer, so you know, it's all worth it. Makes a good product in the end. I'm all for it. And then this Saturday, 4 to Central Standard Time, we're going to be having our Quality Fur Network, or QFN, and that's going to be basically some live shopping with us as well. Princess, I love you because you're making stuff. I love making stuff. I'm all over it. Yeah, the DIY and making things from scratch, like that's always been a passion of mine ever since I was a kiddo. And before, like I would, you know, aside from like playing with Legos and whatnot, would like craft and engineer things like a way to turn on and off my light switch from, you know, far away without ever having to, you know, like rig like a pulley and string system or something. You know, just silly things that have no real bearing on anything. But, you know, the creative mind was flowing. And so for me, now having the experience to, you know, make what I want for a career, like I walk my own path for that, you know. After high school and college, deciding, okay, well, I want to do something else. Like, I don't want to just work for somebody else. I want to do my thing and, you know, express myself in that way. And so that was why, you know, meeting up with Vix and starting Pawstar was really just the right time, right place kind of thing for me. But, you know, I'm very happy that we were able to do that because it allowed us to make all of this that we're get to enjoy for everybody. Didn't want to be a feeling because I got told you Soul Island videos you made music. I'm not sure what that means. Head tilt. I do make music. I drum mostly. I don't like spammers. I don't like spammers. Thank you. Preach. All right. So I got these all kind of halfway blanked out, and now I need to put some corner cuts in them and make them beveled and nice. Thank you, Ducky. But no, things are definitely very chill right here, right now. We're at the point where one of our friends that was here for a while and working with us is now gone back to the next part of his journey and is now no longer with us as of yesterday. So we're kind of looking for some help here at the office. So not something I want to like broadcast around, you know, like looking for Pawstar hiring. You know, well, that just unleashes the floodgates. But we are looking for some help for people who are local and probably some part-time help with that for now until we get busy. But the opportunity exists as it is. Oh, you're fine, Kuro. It's all good. We're just making collars, hanging out. So, yeah, we have somebody coming tomorrow, too, that's a semi-local, that's a fursuit maker, actually, that knows very well about us. We're excited to maybe speak with them about it, see how that goes. Chris, have you seen those fursuits that are sort of humanoid faces, but they're still furry-like? Yeah, that one almost goes more towards, like, the, like, both, I think, Japanese, Korean, Chinese furry style, where it's like almost more of like a that's more of a snub nose face. They're really cute, honestly. I think they're super cute, but the face style is different than you'd see more contemporary here. I've seen them. They're really cute. Yeah, for sure. No, they're cool. When we end up making our style of fursuit, I don't know necessarily what style they're going to take, but I know we are going to offer, several different species of them as well. Are you ear maker? Yeah, we make the ears. We don't make the clip-on ears in this moment, but we do all the headband ears, and we do them in hats and hoodies and other clothing pieces too. All right, cool. So I've got all these in corner now. I need to skive them and yeah, I guess we could probably do that. I'm not gonna do the one size ones in this moment because there's 20 of them. I think I can crank out 10 here. Not with super amount of effort, but enough. In fact, I might actually cut that down a little bit just so I can do. Do I sell on Etsy? No, we no longer sell on Etsy. We used to sell on Etsy as far as 2024. As of January 1st, 2025, we no longer sell on Etsy. We only sell on Pawstar.com. So it's our own website. The link is in the bio. We'll put the link up for you as well. And then show us all the tails. Yeah, I'll show you all the tails in a bit. I've got over there is where we sell all the. So we store all the tails. We sew them over there. Right. Hello, I was wondering if your booths will be at any cons in the near future. Yes. Our next convention will be Anime Milwaukee coming up here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So that's our local one. But then aside from that, we do travel nationally for conventions and trade shows. So we do get around all over. Where are you kind of generally located at? Because we go all over, and we are looking at doing international this year too. Like I said before, we just applied for Eurofurence. So excited for that. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, we do have the schedule on our website. We ever get to Europe? Yeah, that's going to be Eurofurence if that happens. That's going to be September in Belgium. Not Belgium. No, it's in Germany. Hamburg. That's right. In Missouri for Comic-Con. We do Gateway Fermi, and I'll be doing a Ren Fair that's not in St. Louis. It's actually more towards Springfield. So I do a show out there as well. Japan gone when? Yeah, good question, Kuro. It exists. I even put it on my list of things to check out. Will it happen for this year? I don't know. That is a heck of a long flight. I've done it once. Well, I guess twice because I came back. But yeah, it's an option for us, but I feel like I definitely need to brush up my Japanese well more than I am now. As it stands, like I can probably conversate not fluently, very, very basically. Like I can ask you for directions and do some food things, but that's about it. So I think I would need to brush up a little more if I was going to go into a sales type of. Right now, you're right in this very moment. You got it. Let's go. All on board for Japan. I think a lot of us would be, for sure. Would be down. Okay. So here's all the bubbling on these. Now I just need to grab some strap keepers for the top, and that way we can complete the base form of the collar. And then we embellish with hardware after that. Okay, bring y'all back over here with me. We're crafting buddies today, huh? Yeah. All right. Got these ones, and I'll need to grab some of my scrap strap, because I've got so many of these. I'm going to run myself out of all my pre-made keepers, strap keepers. Well, no, it's a relatively quiet Thursday, and that's fine. I kind of like it that way sometimes. Usually, like, it's a joke that people like to interrupt me all the time here at work. It's like their favorite pastime. Because, I wear a lot of hats, and if something ever is not quite working right or needs help, I'm more often than not the person who's in charge of making it fixed. Like everyone else has their responsibilities, but if something ultimately needs to get fixed and no one's handling it, it's this critter here. Coffee Fox break. The last of my breakfast coffee, but then I added in some of my Japan coffee that I get from Mitsuwa. Very happy for that stuff. Okay, let's see what we got. Are all products handmade? Yeah, pretty much. There's a very few exceptions of the things we don't, like the tail pins, the tote bags that we give out with the orders. But all the Pawstar products, all the sewn products, all the ears, the leatherwork, that's all handmade. Every last of it. 20 years of that. So, very proud to be able to make it and share it with y'all. I think I might have ran them out of keepers finally. Hey, look at that. Cool. All right, well now I'm just gonna grab some of my scrap box and we'll just make a bunch of all this stuff in here. So whenever I'm cutting the smaller products especially, or any of them, I have my end pieces. Well, I just save that to the side and then I can just turn it into other things as well. 22 years, yeah, for sure. Started in 2003 and we're still here making furry cosplay accessory products for all that time. It's been a very big, long journey for us. I don't even, it boggles my mind to think about it. It's been an entire lifetime, been lifetimes. Now those people aren't even, our company is older than some of the people shopping with us. Like, wow, that blows my mind. So, but it's good. It's good to be able to be here and still have the same attention to quality and detail. And heck, we're still even selling some of the same products that we were when we first started, 22 years ago. It's crazy to me how quickly it goes, All right. Oop, didn't hit the garbage can that time. Yeah, it's been a spell. I don't like this piece much at all. There's a section here. No. Just this section right here. A little section, but some of the other parts are not pretty, not usable for what I need here. So that goes. This stays. Okay. Yeah, I always make sure I take a look at the base materials because it is not just like a, like a roll of material that comes off of a bolt or anything. Like, there's little subtleties in the leather hides themselves that you need to account for. Texture, any surface flaws, any structural flaws within the leather. Like, these are all factors that we need to account for that most people don't even think about. 2, 4, 6, 9, and we'll do a 10th. Do I have enough here? I think I do. Just a slight little bit. But yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into doing crafting and making things from scratch for sure. Hey, chili. Thank you, Maverick. Appreciate that. Send me the chilies. All right. So, I got these. I just need to put some holes in them, and those will be the strap keepers for these collars. Horse, hey, you come to AW every year. It's good to see you. Thank you, Horse. I missed last year. We got waitlisted, unfortunately. We have applied for this year's AWU, so I would love to make it back out there to Layton, Utah. That is a heck of a drive, but I tell you, it's so pretty out there. And I've got friends out that way too, so fingers crossed we get into AWU this year. I'd love to come out. Be a fun time. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of kind of like long-form video essays on different topics lately. And one of the things in particular that kind of stuck with me too was about practicing voluntary discomfort as a way to kind of prepare your mind and yourself for, that the world is always going to throw turns at you. And so by doing those small things like taking the cold shower or, sleeping on uncomfortable surfaces or doing things that are generally unpalatable to you and without hesitation, just kind of throwing yourself into them, really does prepare you for, all of the greater challenges in life that do come and go. So it's very, very nice to kind of that self-improvement thing. I'm always all over that. Whatever you can do for yourself to help make yourself better. Because we are dynamic beings after all, so give us the opportunity to do that. Hey, Papa! Heck yeah, welcome to the stream today. Appreciate you coming by. We're making some ring cage collars. I had my sample for that over here, right here. So it's basically these ones, but in different color themes. So that's what we're making, and I'm working on some of the little keeper pieces here for the collars in this moment. So there we go. We ship Kuwait. I think there's very few countries we not to, and that's just because like the failure rate of some of the countries, like the mail systems, are not super reliable to get products to customers. So some countries we don't anymore, right? I have to take a look at our list of countries that we do ship to Kuwait or not. Good question. Maybe someone here that's in our chat can take a look at our website, or if someone can poke Mr. Raccoon and ask, or Vixus can maybe take a look and see if we do a Kuwait shipping. I may buy from you guys soon. Hope so. Hope you have enough. Gotcha. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, we are here. We're making stuff as needed. Like we do, a lot of our products are still made to order, and we have a bunch of stuff that we stock as well. So we are always happy to help you find your fit to make you the critter that can express yourself and have fun. Have fun doing it. Do we make props, Chris? We have on occasion. It's not a mainline thing for us, though. We don't make too many props. We just spend so much time making just the base cosplay accessories that just eats up a lot of time to make that stuff. So I've been known to do that on occasion, but usually not. But there's lots of good other vendors out there who do make props. I don't have any I could recommend off the top of my head. The last one I knew that did any kind of props so far, like we were across from that first squared. It's the, which ones? I'm trying to think of their name. Having a moment. Lair Brew. Lair Brew sells big meat, like backpacks and pouches, but they're like a giant hunk of meat on a bone, but it's also a bag. Which is really cool, because like it was just a prop, like sure, whatever, but the fact that it's also a functional item, like all right, you got me. I was really intrigued about buying one at Midwest Fur Fest last year, and I didn't. I just couldn't really justify it, but I was interested. But we saw them again here at this last convention at Fur Squared, and it was really cool to see them again. So, oh no, you're fine, Papa. Ask as many as you like. I don't mind answering questions at all. I'm more than happy just to have the company while I'm doing some crafting, so y'all do me a favor, honestly. So whenever I'm doing crafting and whatnot, and if I'm not on stream or hanging out, I'm usually found with my headphones on, just kind of in my own world, usually. That's how I get some me time. It is definitely my zen moment in finding my own flow spaces within crafting as well. Oh, everybody's asking about the things because you were looking for a Dark Souls cosplay. That's cool. I only seen artwork from Dark Souls, and my brother-in-law played some Dark Souls for a while, but I'm not really too familiar with the characters for it, so... Yeah, you can always inquire about us, but to me, I think that'd be something that'd be a fun experience to check out and just to make something for that. So that'd be really, really fun. And I'm all about like creating, crafting stuff, so. What is this? Looks like someone got into hooflets over here. Okay. We need to get some buckles. Let's go shopping together. There's some here, but not as many as I'm gonna need in total. Oh, those are mostly chrome back there. Might be time to do an order for some buckles coming up here. Look at that. Okay, great. Oop. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to put these things in my choop choop bowl so I can put them in there. Was there ever a customer request you just wouldn't make? Trying to think. We have denied some of the ones that were just really being so of the amount of work you're willing to put into them. Like, some people have asked for very elaborate ones, but there's also been very elaborate ones we did take. Like, we did a cat bust kigurumi, was probably like the most complicated one we've done. Had like, what, 15 or 16 embroidery panels on it. It had like a prosthetic backpack that was like the cat bust part. It was really intense. It was really cool. But definitely did not charge enough for that one. But it was fun. It was a fun experience, and we did learn a lot making it too. So that's kind of part of what the experience is for us. We don't necessarily make more money on the commissions. In fact, we usually make less because it takes a lot of time and R&D to make them. But it is an opportunity for us to flex our skill set a little bit and work outside of what we're used to. So in that way, it kind of helps our own growth, which is good. And for that time of year when, you know, holiday shopping season is over and now people are ready to you know, to get in customs, and works for us too. Okay, I'm gonna move this out here so you can see me doing some step work. It's a good leg exercise. You get to practice being a flamingo for a very short amount of time, just kicking on one leg and the other. Is there one type of persona you dislike or just hate? I don't say I really dislike personas. Like, everyone has, it's really their own self-expression. I love self-expression, so I don't necessarily know if that's an easy question for me to answer in that way. I don't necessarily understand some of the people who do like their persona is a battleship, or, you know, the ones that are like that their persona is an inanimate object. Like, I just don't quite get it. I don't hate it. I'm not like thrown off by it, but I don't understand it. But that's okay. Like, just that's how they want to express themselves. That's fine. It's all good too. What you make? I am currently making collars. Revox. Yeah. So these are the style of collar I'm making, but not necessarily in this color scheme. So yeah, there we go. Sweet. Y'all hanging out and joining up. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I wouldn't say there's anything to really dislike, though. Like, they're all fun. For me, whenever we have the free parade, like the first parade, that's one of my favorite parts of the con. Everybody's in display. Every person number, like, you walk by online, and it keeps going, and every single one is different in their own way, and it's just really, for me, it's very beautiful and inspiring to see. Each one of those people had that idea and had that dream to make that as a fursuit, and they did. You know, what they did it themselves, they commissioned it, they made it a reality. Like, it would not have existed without their impetus to want to go and have that become a reality. So, yeah, the fursuit parade and seeing that, it's really inspiring to see. Papa, the collar is so cute. Thank you. Chris, have you heard of the ones that wear diapers? Yeah, that's baby furs. And, you know, that's like people that are part of the adult baby fandom. That's their gig. That's fine. That's what the deals with. That's what they do, and that's fine. You know, it's not my dig necessarily, but, you know, no shade on them for that. Like, that's what they want to do in their life. That's all. It's all good. They're not really harming anybody. And what they're doing is they're with consent, enthusiastic consent, and that's important. Then, yeah, it's all good. Can you buy two for your booth personas? Do you put the name tags on them as well? Yeah, I can do the name tags. We've done custom ones as well. Yeah, baby fur right here. All good. And, you know, that's perfectly fine and acceptable. It's all, I don't throw shade on anybody. You know, if they want to be part of the furry fandom or Therians or, you know, anime kiddos or people that are adult baby, like, it's all fine. baby furs, it's all good. It's all good. Do you shift off to Australia to pick? I'm assuming you do ship to Australia? Yes, we do ship to Australia. That's one of our countries we ship to very commonly, actually. Thank you for understanding. A lot of people don't understand the community, and they just straight harass. No, I don't harass people. Like, I treat people like I would want to be treated, which is with respect. So, we've been Capcom, yeah, yes we did. So it's not necessarily fur oriented. It's more just there are a lot of baby furs there, but then it was more just there are a lot of baby furs there, but then it's just mostly people just the adult baby fandom. So it's child age play Capcom, yeah. Oh, thanks Revox. You heading off? Okay, Mr. Raccoon. I'll be taking off from here around 7, I guess. Again, yeah. And then we'll get some noms. Noms. Is it all right to be a young Therian? That's kind of funny, Papa. I think most Therians are a lot younger. To be honest, like I'm a very old Therian for me. So it's like, huh? Decrepit. Yes, very much so. So I think that's perfectly fine. In fact, I think too, having seen I would almost call it like the Therian movement, which is, I wouldn't even know if I would necessarily even call it like an offshoot or a side spin-off of furry, because like for me, I was Therian before I even knew about the furry fandom or knew anything about it too. So yeah, but I think a lot more people are now coming into that as discovering more about themselves and just into a world now that is so crazy and has so much stuff going on at all times and bombarding with all the things and the tiny screens and just, it's, for me, I would think that'd be a very freeing way to experience life and not have to, you know, live with the trappings that everyone just says, okay, thrown into this and here's all the things that you need to do to go and be a human. Like, no, how about not? How about we just go and be feral again? How about that? That'd be great. Yeah, there's older furs than me, and there's older Therians than me, I'm sure. I don't think be anything else other than a gray muzzle in this, honestly. So, but that's, you know, I'm just doing what I do, and, you know, helping other people too to help build confidence in being themselves and wearing the things they want to and just being free to do that. And, you know, people are going to judge no matter what. That's how we put people in boxes. That's how, you know, we classify people in the world. That's going to happen regardless. But being able to have the confidence to go out in the world dressed as you do, presenting as you do, and feeling proud about that, being proud to be yourself. It's very important. And the world does not promote that. The world tells you, hey, you need to be a certain way, you need to look a certain way. You know, there's not enough variety. Oh, Taikyo, nice hair. What's the shirt? The shirt, what do we, Dead Bomb Art? Is that what we said? Was that, I think this is who we were. Papa, people keep on barking at you and trying to hit you when you're here in public. What do you think I should do? Well, if they're not going to be nice, and if they're just clearly just being jerks about it, honestly, keep your head out high and just walk. And just you be you. What they're doing is they're trying to get you to have a reaction. And just like all bullies, whenever they have gotten you to make a reaction out of that, well, then they won. Because they did a thing that now caused you to, you know, react to what they're doing. And now, so they got you to emotionally moved by them. So, but at the same time, you know, they themselves, by doing that, they've already shown that they're already uncomfortable with some aspects of their life, or they have their own. So that's probably that makes it easier for them to take that out on you and try to make you feel like, oh, you're the weird one out, instead of actually doing their own processing, their own self-work as well. So yeah, the easy solution is on that one. If someone is doing that kind of stuff, just keep your head held high, and you know, you can just keep walking. Honestly. So Wyatt, not in fursuit. Today I'm just kimono Mimi. I mean, I don't make fursuits. Occasionally I will wear stuff. I'm gonna keep him hold 3. I'm gonna turn those ones into blind ones later. So I'm thinking I'm not gonna finish those ones. Pull the rivets out of this. Maybe do two, not 3. Papa, thanks a lot for the help. I'm sorry if I asked too much, but I have to go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. Go get some sleep, Papa. For sure. And we'll catch you on the next stream. Hopefully you have a good rest. Found out furry con are run by baby furry. Depends. Some cons are, some cons aren't. Like every con is run by different people. So, and I know that there's some that there might be like a specific con for baby furs too. So, you know, wherever they are at, then those will be who runs them. But yeah, every show, every organizer has different staff as well. So, Pawstar, not. It's some source please on that one. Yeah, I don't really know about that. I don't know personally. I know some people that run shows, but I don't personally know all the people that run shows. But I would want to see source for that before I would rubber stamp on that one. Okay, so we have the buckles are now installed. The next step we're going to do here is going to be to put the other rivet in place. So we're doing that now. Your friend that works for them, he goes volunteer as host and tells me that most of them are. Okay. Well, I'm sure that there's more than 0 that are, but if you, by saying most, and there's a lot of furry cons, like go to furrycons.com and look up and see how many there are. There are many, many of them. And so you tell me then if they most are or not. But I'd be willing to bet that there's, like I said, probably more than 0, but I don't necessarily agree if that would be most. But I might be wrong. You know, like, and not that there's anything wrong with that anyway. They're just people in a fandom anyway. Okay, Ali, I am making ring Doomspine collars, but not in this color necessarily. So I'm just kind of working out some of the blanks at the moment, getting it all together, and we're just kind of hanging out and just free cons specifically at the moment, but open for other. I gotta turn on my. I pre-made a poll here, and I know that there was a way I turned it on before. That's a quick poll. Is that right? I'm gonna try this. I don't know what that did. Oh, yeah, that didn't do what I thought it did. That's all good. I made a poll before the show, and I had to put in all the options. And I've never done this before, so I'm trying to see how to turn that on. Go to activities to do that. Yeah, where did my poll go? Okay, so Revox, and buy 2 colors with your personas names. Yeah, let us know. We do custom etching as well, and so I can do that both on acrylic plates as well as like a clip charm. If you want to do a clip charm instead, we could do that as well for you. Asher, and your characters are Retro and Asher. Nice. Those, do you have artwork for them? Do you have like ref sheets for them? For your sonas? Dorian, thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. Thank you. Lots of people sending gifts today. Y'all treating me nice. Appreciate that. I did get to play with some color palette for the first time, so that was nice. I like it. I think I need to get some more brushes though. I'm learning. Well, every day we're learning, you know. And really what you do with that knowledge and how you apply it, that's really the trick there, isn't it? Okay, one more of these, and I'm gonna start making the little bits that go on the sides. Okay. Cool. That's done. Need to see what colors we need to do. Need to finish your ref sheet? Nice. Heck yeah. No, ref sheets are super useful. I don't even really have, I think I have one now, and for Kitsu Noir, I don't think I even have a ref sheet for DarkFox, just art that I collected over the years. Okay, black, patent orange, patent yellow, patent purple, hot pink. So this is fun because now we get to play with a new type of leather, not new to me, but new to y'all, Yin's critters. These ones are our patent line, and this is like a blacklight reactive color. So I'm wearing a blacklight reactive shirt right now, so it's kind of only appropriate that I'm wearing a blacklight reactive leather, so why not? Why the fluff not? Bring your ball back over here. Art pics. Yeah, come over to our Discord, post them in Showcase. Or Sona sharing. All over that. Okay, I know I've got a die that I made for these ones. Not a die necessarily so much as just a little acrylic marking template. This one. Just a little guy. Very nice. Yeah. Share with us in the Discord if you want to share. Batty girl, hello, welcome. How much are your collars? Collars start at just $20 for the basic strap collars and up to like $125 for the Hell of a Hound collar like I'm wearing. And then these ones here have leather lining on them. So they're very, very comfortable and very hard. It's like 1 pound 4 ounces for these, for the spikes. You're welcome, Ollie. Happy to share. Okay, for this portion of the collars, 3.5 inches of length on these. So we'll make them all out here first. I'm almost thinking like the ones that I'll make leather lined would be the black and, ooh, hard to say. Black and maybe the hot pink one. Excuse me. Missing my other scissors I was just using. I always put things down. I put things down on top of them, and then I lose them right in front of my face sometimes. That's okay. Oh, yep, I laid collars down on them. Silly fox. We got Sever for my work. We got a lot of artists in Furry Maker. Interesting. Scar, welcome to the stream today. Welcome. We're making some collars. So we're about to blank out some of the pieces for the blacklight reactive parts. So I'm excited. Yeah, these are just little tabby bits. I'm really excited for the furry cons coming up. We get to go to FWA again this year. I'm really happy about that. I haven't been there in a while, even down to Atlanta. Last time I went down there was Dragon Con, so it's been a hot minute. Love the eyes. Thank you, Riven Raven. Breesh. Yeah, I get to play a little with my eye makeup today, so. Hey, Jess. Welcome. I joined your live yesterday. Oh, thank you, I Heard Anime. Yes, I remember your screen name. Thank you for joining today. I'm making some collars, and we're all hanging out. I might need to strap some more leather, though, because I don't have any of the orange in here. I don't think. Purple, but not in the width that I need. I need 1 inch. But I need some orange. And I need some purple. Yeah, orange and purple. So I'm pretty sure I'm lower out of that in my pre-done strap box. All good. Pink tail, yeah, I've got my pink Fox Plus tail today. So, yeah, all over that. Oh, Batty girl, thank you. Appreciate that. And just sent me a goat. Sent a goat for the goat we just lost today. Bittersweet. Like, I'm really happy that he's going on and going to his next new adventure. But it was fun having another roommate for a few months. Like, that was a fun little adventure. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure we'll run into him again soon enough. Parting is such bittersweet sorrow, is it not? Pick a tail. No, I get new tails every day. There are mostly the ones that are just for my personal collection, but I, like to have a variety. So it's fun. You can change stuff up. Like, why wouldn't you, right? All right, so there's all my side pieces for those. Let's strap some leather. I need some more pieces. Did you make your tail? Yes. Yeah. This one in particular, I did make the full tail, top to bottom on that one. Sometimes I take a tail off of the thing. Will we go to be whiskered? Probably not. Probably not. Revox, can you give me some examples of what you were asking about the difference? What were we talking about here? About fursuits? Was it personas? What was it? Help me out here. And you guys make dragon tails, do you? Yes, we do make dragon tails. We have them off catalog right now, but you can order them. Right now you can order off catalog items in our custom commissions. Oh, the collars. Yes. And so the difference on collars, let's see. Let's pull out some charts. Let's go look at the tails. I know someone was asking about tails before. I don't think they're maybe even still here or not, but having a persona ring made. Heck yeah. I love that. Like, that's a whole new time to get to rediscover and make new sonas and explore something new. So stripey tails here. We have to unpack some stuff from the conventions. It's still over there to be unpacked, so I don't have as many here on this shelf. Pride tails down here. And big old fox tails here. There's kitty tails, different colors in here. Yeah, we had packed a ton of them, including our Mega Megas, into the show. So this is a blacklight reactive orange. Raven, have your first Sona rough sheet made. That's great. That's like such a good first, like the joy of discovery. I love that. Heck yeah. So there's those. Let's go take a look at our collars, because one style of collar that I do has the laser etching and cuts on them. So there's cutouts and then there's etching on the actual surface. So those are one style. And the other style we do sometimes, imagine, well, this is a #1 collar, but imagine that this hardware is not like spikes, but we do like a clip charm where you clip like a charm onto the collar. So that's the other style that we do. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Is that Bur? Thank you, Bur. I think that's everybody. Yeah. All right, we're all caught up. Do you make the charms? Yeah, we make charms too. So we'll do laser cutting and etching. I'll do symbols and words and whatnot, but I will not do copyrighted logo or material unless you're the copyright owner or have expressed permission from them about that. So, yeah, I don't want to get anybody in trouble with that. But if you have other stuff for your own art or stuff that's kind of like public domain or just symbols like that, like, yeah, we can do that for sure. Oh yeah, I was strapping leather. Got back into default mode because I was talking. If everybody noticed, normally I see my different types of wristies I wear. I'm actually wearing a purple set today, for anybody that didn't catch it. So I make these like mini bracelets, and sometimes I do them in different colors. So since I'm doing the purple stuff today, I threw on some other accessories, a purple and pink. I'm gonna be buying 3, buy 1 for my boyfriend and 2 for yourself for your persona. Heck yeah. Yeah. Hit us up either through pawstar.com or on our Discord. But if you want to do the custom order, Pawstar.com is the better way to go, because then I'll be able to get to you a little bit quicker. Because if you go to the Discord, we can discuss it, but eventually you will need to go to the website to order officially. So, how we do it. So, this is my stack of my fun rainy day hides box, which I don't normally bust into, but since we're doing a special run of collars today, you can see all these super bright colors, all these patent colors. And that's what we do. How much extra would be to submit your own symbol? How much? Okay, so we'll get to these one at a time. Extra for submitting symbols, Jess. It depends on what you're getting it on, but it may be like 10, 15 bucks over list price, depending on what it is, and if we have to digitize it ourselves. If you give us pre-done art, it's going to be cheaper, but if we have to take the time to turn it digital from like a JPEG or whatever, then that is going to take a little bit more time and add cost. Other question was, oh, Riven Raven just joined Club Pawstar. What? Thank you. Appreciate that. Like, that's an extra bonus. Appreciate you so much. Heck yeah. Thank you. How much the up collars again? I'm assuming he had to tell me, Batty Girl, just what kind of collars are you looking for? Revox, is this your warehouse? Yeah, this is ours. We purchased this building in 2019, and then, 2018. 2019, we moved in here from the place we were just leasing at. So yeah, we do own this building. I needed orange and purple. So yeah, no, it's probably our forever home. We've got 32,000 square feet here. It's a very big warehouse, actually. There's some unused space right now that we're going to be turning into a club and event space. At least that's the goal at some point, called Counter Space. So it'd be a safe and inclusive space for people to do like flow sessions or just have events, whatnot. And there's not a whole lot of spaces like that exist in this area, so it'd be kind of cool to have that for everybody. Oh, UV ones. UV collars, I think these ones are like 65 or 70 bucks for these. Hey Scrap, welcome. Welcome to the stream today. And Fugfang 121, welcome. We're making some collars today, so I'm playing with some UV patent leather. So this is an orange hide. I needed to strap a piece of this off for the collars. Some of the stuff, when it was made, had like these little like black speckles in it, which is kind of a neat effect, but not always when you're trying to make a strap with it. So I have to cut around them kind of creatively. But for the rest of this stuff being what it is, like blacklight reactive patent leather, like come on, let's go. Sign me up. But I try to use these very sparingly because the patent leather is very expensive. And nobody really makes it anymore. Like patent leather is pretty rare, especially neon patent leather. It's very, very rare. Like I can get it, but I try not to often. So I just kind of sip on this leather rather than make big projects with it. Yeah. Pretty colors though. Yeah, we make tails. Do you make eyes for furry suits? No, we don't do eyes. 65 for Doomspine? Thank you. Lime? I don't have lime patent, Kuro. I've got lime, like a softer leather, and it is a neon lime, blacklight, but it is not a patent. So it's, I don't know where I have the rest of that. I had that hide somewhere. I wonder if it's in this box, just separate. There we go, that's the purple strap that I needed. So I have a purple and an orange. Thus concludes that portion of making the things. The strappening. There we go. Cool. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Line these up nicely. Yeah, I try to keep all of my leather hides at least somewhat organized. It just makes it a lot easier to retrieve them when I need to, and also care and feeding. Also want to make sure that they don't get all messed up in storage. So little bit of extra time and care, but it's worth it. Wow, these really are super bright. It's hard to see this maybe on camera, how bright these are, but they really excite the cones. The cones are happy to see this. It's like, that's a lot. I guess if it was a little bit too much pink, you'd probably look away and see like that green color. There we go. Let's see, do I have that lime in here? I have some black patents. This is a shiny black. What's this? On here. Oh, that's my white waxy. Yeah, that's a really fun, kind of thin white Latigo, but it's like a really flexible thin hide. Yeah, the lime is somewhere, not quite sure where in this moment. And this is, of course, the black patent. Everybody knows that color. Shiny black cyber goth stuff. There we go. So that's all of those. I think this lives over here. Yeah, we're getting into some more kind of natural shades too coming up. So we're offering like a maroon, like a wine color, as well as a dark, like a forest green, and probably like a plum purple too. So those are coming as well. Okay. Bingo bongo, 7 p.m. Okay. Oh, I missed a couple here. Let's see. What a beautiful shop. It says look not seek. Thank you so much. Carry cow. I have 3 pattern leathers I want to make into a shrug. Can I use a normal home sewing machine? You can. Just be aware that the thickness on those can become an issue. If you need a machine that has a lot of oomph, you may need to switch to an industrial as well. Just such satisfying noise. Yeah, I know this. The leather strapping, I could do ASMR of that all day. It sounds great. Angela Brown, love your ears and tail. Thank you so much. And stuff and things. Hey, hope you're well. I'm doing great. I'm very happy to be sharing space with y'all today. Furry Himbo, work surfaces, fire. No, we have several cutting tables. That one's my favorite. It actually came from a Hancock Fabrics that was closing down. How to order UV collar on the site. They are listed on the website. I think they're just like the Doom Spine ring collar. I think Kuro can pop a link for you there too. Nova Helix, hello, welcome to the shop. And Soph, you say hi to your girlfriend Emily, please. Hello, Emily. Hello from Pawstar, Fox. Good to see you. What size of needle? You probably want to use at the very least probably a 90, 10, 90 12. And then all the shades of Tosca. Those ears are so cute. Thank you. But yeah, heavier weight needle would be probably good. It'll also make your needle eye a little bit better too. So. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I got my colors here. Yellow, purple, orange. 16 for denim. Yeah, you're good. And go slow. That's if I know when I just sew leather really quickly. It can cause a lot of friction to heat up, especially like on my liners. And so when you do that, you run more risk of, causing it to shift or something going on. So it's undesirable. How much longer is custom order season? A bit. We don't have an end date for it in this moment, to be honest with you. It will end soon, but I don't know exactly when. Whenever we're fed up with it. Custom page not working? Oh, let Mr. Raccoon know about that. If you could send him a ping or hit him up via Slack, that would be ideal. All right, so I have my other accent pieces here now to make the other top parts. So these are going to be really fun to do. I got to decide which ones of these I want to turn into the leather lined ones. That's going to be the exciting part, because there'll be just a couple, and then Mr. Raccoon doesn't even know about it. He's probably not watching the stream. I think he's headed home right now. So it'll be a secret to him, so he'll be very excited to know that I'm leather lining some more collars, because he's all for it too. You know, it's bumping up that quality and making the next thing for us, right? Right, purple done. Just gotta do some orange. 404? Yeah, let him know. Oh, Vance. I think you might be talking about the, what is that? I don't remember that guy's name right now. Skeeter Gene. Yeah, he came to our booth and he was buying merch, like hoods and stuff. It's super fun human. I like it. Yeah, it was a pretty fun show. It was a little bit down from this year from tennis, but you know, a lot of shows are experiencing some issues with just trying to have and keep and maintain audience these days. But that's the kind of the world that we're in right now. But, you know, just keep showing up and vote with your dollars. You know, support the things and activities that you want to see in the world. So, and speaking of voting with the dollars, I think tomorrow, Friday, we're doing a no commerce day, right? That we're doing. So don't buy anything from big box stores or whatnot. Just don't give your money to the people that want to take it from you and push you into things in the world you don't like. So, no shop tomorrow. Hair is so awesome, by the way. Thank you, Vance. Preach. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I decided to re-dye it recently because it was getting a little bit grown out. So it was time to give it a little bit of a bleach and redo, which I will do occasionally, you know, like you do. All right, so I got these pieces. Now I'm going to mark them out and I'll pretty all them neon patents. And I got to clean up all the little leather dust pieces from strapping them out. Coffee break. Another. Look at that. Look at you. Let's see. Kiba Harmony sent Heart Puff. No, mac and cheese. They're talking about the Skeeter Gene video. It's like the Chris Hansen To Catch a Predator thing. And there was a person he was trying to bait was at YomaCon. And earlier in that video, he comes and shops with me at my booth. And so he's buying like hoods and tails, and people are like, how much are the hoods and tails? And I told the price on that video, and people completely ignored the fact that I had like selling like multiple items. And $200 for a hood or something, and like that probably doesn't make them. It probably makes them in imports China or blah blah blah. And so I saw those comments, and I was like, no, I do make them. And in response to that, I made a whole video montage of me actually making Ears Tail, a whole set from start to finish, and posted that in response because I like to show the work. So yeah, that was my little claim to fame for that video. But no, it was fun for a little bit of time. Like I don't really I get out to conventions quite a bit, but I don't really do, you know, the TikToks have been really good for me for, you know, doing my social connects, as it were. But, you know, you do what you do. You do what you can in life. You get all sorts of leather dust all over me over here. Oh, thank you. That video. Yep. Yeah. I'm really surprised too, even for the number of people that have recognized me from there and like, I saw you from the Skeeter Gene video. I'm like, yep, that's me. Been slinging cosplay for such a long time now. I feel like there's probably a missed opportunity for me for, you know, becoming more of a social media personality. I just never really was much interested in it. I'm not a very social critter. In fact, when it comes to just talking and like coordinating here, oh wow, 2.1 mil, nice, it's a good video. Comes to coordinating and talking to people here, like that even I had to develop because I was not super comfortable just sharing and talking about things or myself. But I've gotten over that to a degree. And even though my social battery is very low, I'm definitely not, you know, necessarily the most. I'm a bit more of a shy critter. I really am. Just say it like it is. Yeah, it just took me a little bit of time in practicing to be able to get where I was even this comfortable to be on camera. But here I am, and here we are sharing a space, and I feel like it's very important too. So I thank you all for the opportunity for, being patient with me as I kind of go through the process of learning what it is to be like to be doing this. So, oh, thank you for the shares, Preesh. Thank you, Jess. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been told that my voice is very nice and soothing. I would like to I would read like a bedtime story to people or something, or like, narrate something. That'd be nice. I'd be all over it. But only if I got coffee. Oh, many shares. Thank you. Knox, loving the pink and purple colors today with your tail and shirt. Yeah, Knox, this is the first time I've ever played with a color palette, if you believe it. I only had ever done monochrome before, and so I never played with it. And I had one brush. Then I got the the tiny little ones that come with the palettes, the little foamy boys. So I'm working, I'm learning. So many shares. Is that going to do anything more than one? I think it's just spam at this point. Like, I appreciate the effort, but I think you're stuck. They're stuck in a forever loop. Help. I don't know what to do about that. That's too many shares. It's not doing anything. Is it doing anything? Yeah. No more spam. No more spam, please. Please just stop spam. just one share. It's like, that's all it's gonna take. But if everybody does one share instead of one person doing many shares, we will get further in life. Because when you share, there's more for everybody, right? That's what I think. You should watch the All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's one of my favorites. A Don Bluth, not Disney, Don Bluth movie. And there's the sharing song in there, and I sing that to people too when they're not very good at sharing. Because I think that's a lesson that could be well learned in today's world. Is that when you give, there's more for everybody. When you take, there's less. So, but that's the problem, is when some people give and the other people just take without giving back. That's where the problem occurs, right? So how to get other people to also share that same kind of mindset of giving and sharing and being a little more egalitarian about things rather than just like taking and feeling entitled. That's the thing, right? How to change and positively affect people's mindset where they want to, there's impetus to want to see that, I think as a species, we're already geared towards doing that. Like, we know at a very fundamental level that sharing is good, and it creates society, and it creates, a better way of living for everybody, and it creates more for everybody, because when you share, there is more. Versus when you just take or try to subjugate other people, then there's less, and it just has more for very, very few people's benefit, to the point where they don't even need that benefit anymore. They don't need it. They just want it. They're greedy. And greed is dumb. Let's see. If we share to Facebook, all different people. Yeah, definitely. Connor, why wear that? Why not? Because it looks cool, right? It's fun. I love this. Oh, some people got... That's the thing. Some people like that the fragile... view of life here, and whatever people's situation are, if you're being positive and uplifting, that's a better way to be than just being down the dumps about something. Because yes, you have dissatisfied with life. Fair. Lots of things I'd like to be dissatisfied about, but always good to be able to be the person you want to be and see in the world, and to lead by example on that too. So even if people want to throw shade about that and try to have a positive mindset, that's fine. They're more than welcome to their opinion to do that. But at least to be that person that you want to see in the world. So that's why I am here. And that is why I wear and show and share these things with everybody. Let's see. Kitty Key Therian, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're making really fun, pretty colors today. And sharing with everybody. So, yeah. Just getting all my accent pieces down right now. Yeah, I guess I spend a lot of time both in my own head and own world too. So when I see the concepts of, people who are being small-minded or selfish, it registers, it's such a foreign concept to me. Like, I see it happening, but I don't really understand the motivation behind it. I don't know. I guess I just don't get it. I like to just see things created and see opportunities and see exploring and connecting. Those are all really fun things, rather than, being in only your safe bubble and wanting to get that kind of echo chamber of thoughts, and especially when you're exposed to the things that are on social media, or get that negative feedback loop, and that can be so very damaging psychologically. So going out, touching grass, and just getting out into something else in life, and not just sitting with brain rot. It's Skies, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream today. Yeah, as long as people are being polite, no one's being mean about it, no one being a jerk, then we can all hang out and share a space. When people be mean, then you probably should go somewhere else, because that's not welcome here, right? Jess, got the club Pawstar membership, but now you can't find the plate collars. So I did take them down briefly because I split the plate collar styles. We had there's a Darkstar Fusion one, which we had 4 styles, and now we split it into the DS ones, which have, I don't know if I have any here, the Ankh one and the Witchy one, and then the Pawstar one is getting pause. So ask us about that specifically. Just send a contact, like the support at Pawstar, or through the website, and we'll get you figured out for your custom artwork, Jess. Alexander, are you a big fan of motorsport? Not really too much. Yeah, I'm not much of a sports fan too much. Like, I don't know if taiko would be considered a sport or not. It's just more or less like a band of music rather than a sport. I'm trying to think of sports do I like. Not really a fan of sports much. This never really was. Like, I guess I ran competitive track back in college. Both mile and 5K were my specialty. But that's about as much as sport as I really got into, to be honest with you. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, these ones are really quite fun to make. Just because we have the different color accents on them, make them really pretty. And I like seeing them all completed, so. Aw, I'm not a boy, but thank you. Real deal spiel brudda. I like that. That's a cool name. Yeah, so the meat suit you see here is a boy meat suit, but there's a girl in here, so Kitsu Noir, Castle Dark Hardware is kind of how I do myself. Okay. No, really? Then people time to shove off. People being smeans. Alexander, big F1 fan of Red Bull Oracle Racing F1 team and Go Max. Interesting. Yeah, racing stuff is, I've never really got into it personally, but I can see the appeal, right? But I guess it's for anything too. Like, people think that we do like football stuff too. But because I'm being like Wisconsin, like the Packers and everything. But to be honest with you, aside from making like some Packer themed stuff and like trying to get on the NFL draft, I didn't. Oh, Blue Wolf Hellhound, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. We were making some collars today and kind of hanging out. Hey Bob, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Glad you made it in. I'm making some collars and Milwaukee, which I'm going to see you at. I'm excited. And I need to come over here in another second, do some shopping and some hardware. Okay, so I'm going to need some of these, which are the ring keepers for the middle portion, and we'll get some of the big rings over here. A bunch of those too, so I like those. All the powder coat heavy hardware. Like I don't mess around with like light chintzy hardware. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, that isn't even right hardware. That's a clip. But that's fine. I got the right hardware in the other bag. I just thought I had two of the same thing. That's all good. Okay. These, and then I make my grommet setter. So this part's gonna be the tap tap part. We gotta put all the hardware in them. Number 2. Big grommets. Alright. This and get myself some grommets. Grommet time. Doop. Alright. Yeah, all I ever wanted in the world was just to be myself and to help other people to express themselves too. So when I am finally gone from this place, all I would ever ask is that someone would say like, you know what, I think that critter's okay. That's all I ever really wanted. You know, I don't have any need to amass riches. I don't have any need for a lot of things, you know, just basics. Like I drive a car that's old enough to vote, you know, that's fine for me. But yeah, just for someone to see like, well, that critter, that one was all right. That one did some stuff. If I could leave that as my legacy, I would be a happy critter. Hey, B. Welcome, welcome. Glad you made it over. Yeah, I'm making some collars. So I knew this was going to take a good portion of the stream because there's a bunch of them. And these, well, they don't have too many steps. There's a lot of pieces to them. And I also was missing some of my patent leather that I needed to strap out. So, but still good to be able to make things and have everybody see the process because that's how you learn, right? And I just like sharing in general. We need hugs. First live. Hey, welcome, Nick Goblin. Need hugs? Is it time? Is it time for Fox hugs? I do give big Foxy hugs. I'm a hugger, for sure. I give you all air hugs. Air hugs. Air hugs for everybody. You all get hugs. Okay. So in this portion, I'm going to be putting markings. What I'm doing here is I have my little template and my leather, and I'm putting marks onto my leather too. So yeah. Doop. There we go. Air hugs. Yeah, redyed my. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did redye my hair really recently. I was ready for a redo. Like mine was grown out by like 1.5 inches. It was way overdue. So I figured I'd redo it before first squared, which is last week. Alright, so yeah. This part takes a moment, but it really will allow me to get good visual guides on all the parts I need to do to make sure everything lines up and looks perfect for the collars once they're installed. So yeah, and then actually having these things in the neon patent colors is really fun too because they look great at a rave or other place you'd be partying with black lights. So definitely good for that. Yeah, I want to design some new styles of collars with my patent or maybe some other printed material or something else, you know. Just kind of think outside the box of what we're normally doing. I even had the idea about maybe wanting to collab with y'all and make a collar. So like make a collar on stream and have people on a coffee break. Request hugs. You need more hugs? I just did a hugs. You know, hugs? We can do hugs. All right, coffee Fox break. That's one. Hydrate, everybody, if you haven't hydrated. And then hugs for y'all. It's okay. Have a moment. y'all. It's okay. Have a moment. World is full of some days. So let's all be here for a minute. Enjoy a nice space together. That's what I like. Being chill, critters. Some days I wonder if I'm even Emma Fox, and I might just be a capybara. Because capybara don't give no fluff. Okay, so got all those things done, and now I'm gonna use this is number 11 millimeter punch for this. So I'll put some holes in these collars, these front accent pieces for the collars. And that way we can embellish with some hardware. How about that? Hopefully that's not too tappy and loud for everybody. So all it is going to be just those 2 holes for the sides. The lag stole your hugs. Oh no! Foxy Barra. Nice. The hell do they say Foxy bars? Like, I don't go to bars. You kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. I don't go to bars. I'm the critter who will stay at home and play video games and couch cuddle. Couch cuddle and video games, that's my jam. Occasionally play some like role-playing games, tabletops, whatnot. Love going to Gen Con though. There's like a lot of fun games. If you're into that, you'll do that all day long. But yeah, aside from that, just the process of existing. And that way, when people who are very off-put by me, and I do like to do that, don't get me wrong. I like to be the defiant critter, be me, look like I do. And other people see that, and if it weirds them out, really all the better. Because then like, now they had to see that I exist. They had to put me in their eye holes and like, yep, that exists. Autocorrect hats you. Like stolen hug there too. Oh, sads. Oh wait, one more. Hug. You all get some hugs. Yeah. Free Himbo, welcome. So yeah, just to exist, and that's enough. Really, that's all you need to do in life. Honestly, just exist. So really take the pressure off of everything else that the world throws at you, and just how about just be yourself, and then that's enough. The fact that you had to come this far in life, the fact that you even exist in itself is an accomplishment, to be honest. It's such a infinitesimally far away chance that you even are here. We're all sharing this space in this moment. So that in itself is special enough. So just take that in for a moment, you know? That you exist. And that is enough. You don't need anything else other than that. But the world would like to have you believe otherwise. But that is all very much the lies that we get. That's what we're given, right? Saying that this is where happiness lies. In buying these rich, shiny things. And all these likes, all these social media likes. That's where happiness lies, right? Maybe it's having extra cars. More cars makes you happy, right? Cars are super happy. Lies. Need none of that. None of that. Just you be you. Oh, if only. Glad that exists. Wish the world would be more loving. Me too, B. I think we can at least lead by example, if nothing else. Sakari, how are we today? I'm great. Because you came on my stream, so thank you. Corvin the Wolf. Oh, look at that. FWA, y'all being friendos. I like that. Food makes you happy. Cashews makes you happy. Snack. Yeah, for sure. These are all like, you know, the base of life, right? Those are easy ones. Yeah, and then honestly learning to be content with yourself, and that was a very hard one. That one honestly is something I'm still working on in my life, even after all the journey that I've come through. You know, just being content with yourself is very hard, and finding that self-love. You know, it's easy to say, hard to really practice in real life, for sure. But like anything else, trying to find out more about yourself and being curious too, is a lot of times too, I found out for myself, I would often drown out the other things or occupy myself with activities to stop myself from thinking so much. Is inevitably too, you know, it can be the point where you're like, you know, doom spiral, or, you know, you get stuck in your head about things. And I am very guilty of that for a long time. You know, because what you dwell on, what you focus on grows. And so if you're focusing on a negativity, well, guess what you're doing? You're just empowering that as well. So, but letting go of that is not always easy too, right? I think the analogy in one of the books that I had read a while ago is that it's a rotten banana, right? And you can hold on to that banana as long as you want, and it's rotten. Sometimes letting go of those perceptions and things that do not or are not serving us is necessary in life. And really taking a hard look at yourself and evaluating, you know, who are you and where do you want to be? What do you want the world to look like? Because really at the end of the day, you can do anything, but it comes with a cost. Everything comes with a cost. So what are you willing to give up for it? That's why I'm sitting right here today talking to you, is because I wanted this. And I gave up the things I did to do that. I'm never going to have a kiddo. My family is my chosen family. And it's all of you people are my chosen family. So that's what I gave up. Pawstar makes great things. Thank you, Sensual Snow Leopard. I was in there getting real like, we make great things. Yes, thank you. Let's see what we got. I missed a couple things here. People make you happy. A good conversation with someone is amazing. Yes, absolutely. Peanut butter bananas. You know what? I didn't used to like peanut butter. I was working on that. It's one of those things that I was never happy with it. I didn't like peanut butter. I'm okay with it now, but it took me a while to get there. Kitty ball, yeah. Have you ever made a leather notebook? Not a notebook, but I've done a leather-bound book before, from start to finish. I have it in my library downstairs, so. No banana bread now for my band to make you give anything. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of different things that, like, making as a band. It's extremely hard, right? And you can practice a lot. The competition is very fierce, and there's a lot of luck involved in that too. Right time, right place for that too. Meow. Eat mass amounts of peanut butter. It's good. But yeah, no, that one's a hard one for sure. And I didn't even know if we were going to be successful doing this. I mean, I would not necessarily call what I'm doing like a rock star type of thing, but in my own way, kind of. Like, we tour all the time for that. Yeah, no, and that's a lot of it is too. Like, the music industry has been completely turned on its head, and so few people make it in that. Like, it's less than 1% of people will make it, you know, like most of the records are sold are going to be by that, and by things going digital and people taking advantage of digital artistry and not be able to sell. Like, there will never be artists the size of Michael Jackson or Madonna ever again. That will never happen again, because there was a time and place a lot of that proliferate, and the industry has changed so much now that I don't picture that could ever happen again in that way. FWA is getting closer, ready to meet you. Heck yeah. No, I'm super excited for FWA. We got at least a wait list the last couple of years. I'm excited to go. I love your hair, Scar. Thank you. Let's see. Meow, everything lines up the way it's supposed to. Keep up the good work and it'll pay off so much. Yeah, what you put out in the universe comes back to you. Very much so. So that's why I put out positivity and and allowing people to express themselves. Like core value, right? You know, because people don't have that self-expression, or they don't even know it. They don't even realize it, right? Kendrick Lamar's half show broke though. Oh, for sure. No, like that was good. It was super great performance. I finally thought, like, I didn't watch halftime or something, but I did watch the halftime show after that. It was a few days after all that. Like, I'm not much of a sports fan, honestly, like I said before. But, you know, it was a very, very good performance, and being as big as it did and having as much of a reaction, a positive reaction, and well received, like, that's great. I love that for everybody that needed to see that in that moment. So it resonated with people very well, definitely. There's always a positive side to every situation. You always remind yourself of that. Yes, that's true. And the negative situations themselves also serve value. Like they need to be there, lend contrast to the times that are positive. Everything's positive all the time, they become less meaningful. And so you need that kind of contrast. Everything is all these shades of white, off-white, eggshell, then you can't see them. But once you put those next to a darker color, now you can see the shades so much better. So, see, woof. Yeah, sure, always. I would say that's very true. I say that a lot to people, and they, you know, but we all go through seasons. That we do. You know, everything that brings joy also, there are the other flip side that there's sorrow in the world. And that's necessary, really. That's part of the human condition that we all find ourselves in. There we go. These are the ones I need. So these are the grommet backs. So now I got all the front pieces you see here all inserted. And now I'm going to be putting the backs on them. Be so tired. I'm trying to stay up so you sleep at night, so you wake up in the day so you can go out. That's a tough one. Like sleep schedules, that's hard. Was it 6:46 already? Jeez, I only got about 15 minutes left. Let's see if I can at least finish one of these here so you can see it. Day just went quickly, this stream. I was like, I don't know, it's gonna get into what I'm doing, and time just goes. So thank you all for sharing the time with me, though. This has been great. I had a little bit of a different mix of people coming on than I normally do, so that was interesting. Seems like normally I only get a couple people that are not from our group in here. No, this time I got a few. Meow, it's awesome you're super talented, just seeing how your mind can create this stuff. Oh, thank you. Naughty Bunny, love your look so much. And time does fly when you're having fun. Sakari, it's lovely seeing your streams. Thank you. You know, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. Like I say, I would not be sitting here right now talking to you because, you know, let's talk about our sponsors. Viewers like you, that's who our sponsors are, you know? And that's what has kept me doing this for 22 years, is because people really wanted to see it, and I was really happy to share that with everybody. So, no, it's been a good run, for sure. And all the people that I've got to meet over the years, too. Like, I wouldn't give that up for anything. You know, it's like the path we walked to get here is an incredibly circuitous one and very specific. So specific to you. And no one could have walked it but you in the way that you did to get here. So, however very unlikely, you know, it is what it is. And you have the ability to pick where you go next. You can go anywhere. Just start moving in that direction, you know. Promote the things in your life that are going to move you where you want to go, and find the things in your life that are not serving you and change them. You have the power to do that. The only time things ever have power over you is because you let them. Corvin, gonna make dinner. Have a good night. Can't wait to see you at Garden State for the weekend. We're not, Corvin, we're not going to GSFTW. It says we're on there, but we're not going. We might go to Forget About It, but we're not going to GSFTW, unfortunately. I hope they caught that before they went. But yeah, we just we're just looking at the other shows and opportunities. Hey, Shark. Welcome, Sharky. I wish I had my poll that I made was going to be up. I don't know how to activate that, but yeah, I had one to see like what was everyone's sonas. But are you all going to Otakon? Yeah, we're going to Otakon. I'm not going to be going to Otakon personally. There's a music festival. I think it's Elements Music Festival. We're looking into that. So I may be going to Elements. Oh, I love your hair, says Phoenix. I've seen you. Yeah, I know you, Phoenix. Yeah, I did the different, I'm not saying pigtails, but those and like my gray Wolf Plus ears. This was a special build on the ears for me for this one. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to get through all of these. Should probably just stop and make one so you can see it, because we're 10 minutes out to close. And my stream was a little shorter than it was normally. Usually I start at 4 o'clock, and today I was at 4:30 because we were filming some Q&A content for things. So I wasn't on there. All right, so I'll put our brand stamp on here. These are Darkstar Fusion brand stamp. Let's see. Hey, heart me. I'm doing good. We're having a really good, fun time here streaming today and like talking. Getting a little real talk today about things, but it's been good. And I think it's still very important too to have people that are just, promoting positivity instead of whatever the flavor of the day self-help thing that just might just be an echo chamber, or the kind of advice that tends to lead towards more unhealthy pursuits. But really, at the end of the day, you have everything you need. You already are your own toolkit. You just need to get out of your own head about stuff, which is very hard to do, believe you me. I spent years of my life stuck in my head, so I get it. Especially, everybody comes from their own set of past and has their own experiences, but, learning how to deal with that, and no one's going to be able to do that at the end of the day but you. That's your own self-work to do. So just don't run from it. Like, you can face it and do what you got to do to make yourself a better person, or you can, let it consume you, but don't run from it. At the end of the day, it's your experience to do what you're going to do with it. Tiny Diny, thank you. And welcome back, Scion. We have 8 minutes till we're done. Oh, yay. Appreciate everybody sending their support today. That's been very nice. And thank you all for joining me today. This has been a really good stream for me. It's like in the beginning, especially, did not find the process of streaming a particularly enjoyable experience. I just not social in that way, or just would tell myself that. But as I'm doing more of this and finding that it's not really about me or my comfortabilities, and just being able to be out here in a manner so we can, still, talk and share and experience this together, that was enough value to me to offset that uncomfortability on my end to make me want to stream. Because it didn't really come natural to me at all. Like, I was, stuck up in my own head about it, and I'd get self-conscious about being on camera or stuttering or whatever else I would do. Any number of things my head would come up with and then tell me I wasn't good enough to stream. And that imposter syndrome is so very real. But then coming down to the process of actually doing it, well, look, now here I am, and I'll sit there on camera for 2, 3, 4 hours, and it's fine. It's no big deal. Just doing what we do, right? Only 8 minutes? Yeah. We're a few minutes left. I know, you got me right at the end this time. So I'll be on tomorrow, and then again Saturday we have Quality Fur Network going on. So hopefully you get to join us. I would like that. if, you know, everyone got to come out and see us doing our thing. We'll have it set up over yonder where we filmed it last time. We have the dance floor, everything set up, and I think we got some fun surprises this time as well, and even better sales than last time for people too. So it's a reason for people to come out and hang out and field questions and have a good time. So this part is the kind of tricky parts where I like embellish the sides. When do I usually go live? 4 to 7 Central, usually. So a few times a week, I'll be out here doing this. If it's a convention weekend, it's probably not as easy for me. Thursdays are usually setup days, so I don't come out on those. But aside from that, I try to keep fairly consistent about coming out. So they usually three times per weekday, and I usually take weekends off, to be honest. Let's get real with it. I work too much. I think they say that entrepreneurs are the people that are crazy enough to leave a 9-to-5 job to work 24/7. Well, like they're not wrong. So I do work a lot, and so I've been trying to be a little more respectful of my own time, because I'm very bad about self-care and taking time for myself. So I'm working on that. That's a me thing. You only had to come out once. Please explain, Reverend Raven. There we go. Okay, so now I got the side pieces on that just kind of like mocks up what this is going to look like. I'm going to put the holes in here for the spikes, which I will install here next. And then once the spikes are in, this is the tricky part because I need to make sure I go around the curve of the collar. So that way, when it's flat, it looks admittedly not quite correct, but that's because I'm putting the holes in here so that it works well with the curve of your neck. So it's not the shape that it is when it's flat, but the shape that it will be when you're wearing it, more like. So, one more question. Is there someone on the site that shows what leather colors you have? Yes, there is a swatch page for leather. I'm not sure in this moment where exactly. Oh, the out the closet joke? Ha! Yeah. No, I gotcha. Trying to think, like my parents are always super supportive of me, so I never really had to come out to them. And like I always like told them everything about like being furry or whatnot, but they were always super supportive, and I know that people don't have that all the time. So I was lucky then, you know, in that. But aside from that, yeah, no, for me, it's just about making sure that whenever I go out into the world as myself, which I do, just representing myself truly, and people can like it, they can not like it, but I'm still here regardless. Yeah, so we got, yeah, we do have a swatch page on a website for all the leather. I'm pretty sure. I know I did it on the old Pawstar.com that I was running, but as far as this new one, we'd have to ask Mr. Raccoon where that's at. Just hit us up in our Discord when we got a chance. Oh yeah. Oh, you found it? Good job. Sweet. Yeah, this is one of my favorite styles just because they have the ratio of the spikes and the grommets. When I first discovered that, and this was like 15 years ago, I'm still using the same hardware from them, that it just fit and it looks nice and it looks really, really crisp. So that's it with the spikes through the grommets now. That's very nice. Now let's go ahead and put the final bits on here, and then we'll say our goodbyes for the night. It's been such a good stream. Thank you all for being here with me. This is great. It always makes me feel, brightens my day. You know, like I said, whenever I'm finishing streaming, normally if I'm going to do a social thing, like I am drained at the end of it. Like, oh, I need to recharge. But at the end of streams, like when everyone's being super fun and supportive, like I feel better for it. So thank you all for sharing the space with me today. I very much appreciate that. And hopefully we could see you at some conventions coming up here soon, because we got those. It's going to go past 7 a little bit. I will hang out for a couple minutes past because I just want to show you the last of this collar and say proper goodbyes to everybody. But I am going to have to rip out of the workroom because the lights are going to go off here in a second, and then we'll lose all of it. What are you watching? You're watching people making cool collars and expressing themselves. So welcome. If you want to be polite and friendly, you're welcome to stay. If you want to be a jerk, you can see yourself in this life. It's fun too. So, but yeah, you're all here and allowing people to be themselves and part of that. So, yeah. All right, couple more rivets and then we're all good. Look at that, 1 minute to 7. Got my back parts on. Gonna put my caps on. For sure. Yeah, we're making collars now, and we're all good. I got a call from you guys at EvoCon a bit ago, and you love it. Thank you, Alpha Cherry. Appreciate that. Appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Yeah. So no, as long as people are polite, people like y'all can say, people want to throw shade or be cyberbullies or whatever, so they're emboldened by the anonymity. Like, oh, no one can see my face, so I can see all sorts of ludicrous stuff and face no consequences. So like that's the other side of our technology, right? That double-sided. It can be used for good, it can be used for harm, but ultimately I think a lot of the stuff, especially these days, has probably been used to psychologically harmful to people. There's my lights, 7 o'clock, bingo bongo. All right, so I got these. That part's done. I just gotta throw some more holes in here to do the middle part. But, you know what, we'll save that for tomorrow. Let's go do our goodbyes, shall we? I'm gonna take all these bits and bobs out of here. I think it's everything. Okay, cool. All right. We'll be back on tomorrow. We'll continue more collars and we'll do some more streaming. So we'll head out here, out of this spooky dark cave like